are Dr. Ruth Anderson and Teri Angel here from Enlightened World Network. We bring you a meditation every day of the year. And on Sundays, Teri and I come in together and we do a silent meditation. What that means is that we go behind scenes. We invite you to meditate right along with us. And Teri will play some beautiful music. After 25 minutes or so, we will come back on and share with you what we experienced in meditation. There's always a beautiful message from Spirit. So we're looking forward to this time together. Good morning, Teri.
Good morning, Ruth. Good morning, everyone.
So we are ready. Teri, as soon as you are ready to share some music, and we'll see you all in 25 minutes. And we are back. Teri, can you hear me? Teri, can you hear me? Oh, no.
I do now.
There we go.
Put my ears in.
There we go. That was fascinating.
Oh my gosh, I loved it. I loved today's meditation that we went into. And hopefully, all of you were feeling the vibration as we explored and saw what Spirit had to say. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I'm just going to start at the beginning. I mean, let's just walk right through it. So, first, Teri said a beautiful quote attributed to Kuan Yin from that she had shared during her morning show. Teri, do you mind reading that?
Which one was it?
I have it.
Go ahead.
Choose to release all vows, agreements, and connections that no longer serve your highest good. And we started talking about the difficulty that a number of folks have had these past couple months, where they're just sort of like stuck in purgatory, is what I was calling it. Lower level vibration, just sort of like can't multitask, can't, if you're caught in the news and you can't stop to think, oh, wait, I've got a higher calling, you just like grinding in the mud. And I know it's been a couple months for some folks. And Teri said, yeah, it's time to wake up. And in order to do that, you step away and observe. And then we talked about how you start your first 3 minutes or so of every day sets the intention for that day. Teri, you want to talk about that for a second?
Sure do. I love this. It was about, I think, a decade or more ago that I had the realization that when I wake up in the morning, I need to start giving gratitude immediately. I need to start praising the spirit that I am and praising the creator and all of divinity. So each morning when I wake up, the first words out of my mouth is thank you, God, for another day. Thank you for each breath that I take in this day, and help me to use this day the very best way I can for my good and for the good of everyone I come into contact with. It makes such a difference. And I was listening to Dr. Joe Dispenza. I have to give him credit for this, for what I'm going to share, that if you wake up in the morning and you're still stuck in the energy of the night before or the day before, or the week before, whatever that was, whether you were having an argument with your spouse or your roommate or your loved ones, or you were sad or you were in grief, and you wake up in the morning and that's still there, that's your first thoughts, you're stuck in the past. You're not in the now moment and moving forward. So the best thing that you can do for yourself is have that awareness. And when you do wake up with gratitude on your lips, a blank slate. You have the ability to create the day the way you want it. And so start with gratitude. Start with a new, fresh outlook each day. It is possible. I know, because I've been doing this for over 10 years now. Every morning of my life, before I even get out of bed, I start with gratitude.
And I too have learned to start each morning with spirit. That, I might wake up feeling the residue of a dream or, a hurt or something. And it's like, nope, I'm not accepting this. I'm not moving forward with this. I'm going to start my morning with spirit. And I'm just going to be open, go into prayerful meditation and see, is there a message for me today? How do I need to be in that higher perspective to move forward with my day. And the other day, while I was doing that, the message that came to me was, if I was living in my high holiness today, what would that look like? What would I eat? What would I drink? How would I spend my time? What would my conversations sound like? And setting that tone for your day will significantly impact how the rest of the day holds. It's kind of crazy how true that is. Then in our meditation this morning, Divine Mother handed me a mirror. And I looked in the mirror and there was no reflection. And I thought, okay, what's the message in this? The message for us today was none of this is true. You are nothing but spirit. Yes, you are in a 3D body, but you are nothing but spirit and nothing but love. And the stories or the movies that you choose to live in are optional. Teri, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So which movie are we living in? Which movie are you living in? You know, many times I live in a comedy. I'm like, okay, this is my life right now, but it's my human life. It's not reality because we're only here for a second in the grand scheme of all of eternity. This is just a little blip on the map. So, how are you choosing to get in touch with that reality of who you are, the real you? And it comes through awareness. If we are, like Ruth said, if we're aware that none of this that's happening, that we envision happening, that we're looking at as a movie, then we get to the real core of who we are. We do a deeper dive and say, who am I? Who am I inside of this human existence? And the movies, they're just movies. We watch movies all the time, or at least I do. I love movies. But that's not, when that movie's over, that's it. That's done. Our movies in our life are not who we are. So I think it's good to have that awareness, to step away from it for a minute and observe, what am I doing? What am I doing here?
Then we talked about, okay, well, we are in the world, but we're not of the world. So what does that mean on a daily basis? When you wake up in this 3D body, what does that mean?
What does that mean? You know, this is not our only place that we are. We're visiting here. We are here for just a minute, like I said. And so realizing that this is not the be all, do all of everything. This is just our visiting place. And what are you doing with it? What are you doing in that place? Sorry, my live showed that it was interrupted. So hopefully we're still going. I think we are.
Thank you.
So being in the world means, yes, we're here, but we're not of this world. We're of spirit. That's where we came from. That's where we are and where we always will be. This is temporary. And when we look at it as this is temporary, I think I can put up with pretty much anything as long as I know it's temporary and there's going to be an end to it. So when we look at it like that, we know there's going to be an end to this human existence. Nobody gets out of here alive. So it's only a temporary journey. And what are we doing with that time that we're here? And are we immersed in all of the drama and trauma and conflict? Or are we here to shine our light? That's what I'm here for. Shine the light.
Right. You are nothing. We are nothing but love.
Right.
Love.
Love is all there is. And there was also a quote, Ruth, that came to me during that meditation. And it was, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. And I don't know, I think there's something powerful in that. If we can live with that attitude, with that desire going forth from us, it will be what we do and how we act and how we speak and how we treat others with respect and honor.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Teri. So next time you pass by a mirror, stop and ask yourself, if there was no reflection there, and I was reminded of the fact that I am nothing but spirit, nothing but love, what would my next act be? What would I do? Would I even have the conversation I'm thinking of having?
Right.
Or how
Or
might
the,
it turn? Yeah.
or the argument. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, what's important. And Ruth, you also, when Divine Mother showed you that mirror, you also were not seeing a reflection and you were just seeing into eternity, I think. You want to talk about that?
Just pure spirit. It's really interesting. So many times going into meditation, I just see all of the trappings, even the cellular trappings of the 3D just drifting away and really just sitting there in spirit form. And whenever I can do that, it is so elevating energetically. It's such a high vibrational place to be. And that's just what I was reminded of. So many times we're reminded in these meditations that really we're nothing but spirit and nothing but love. Yeah, what a beautiful gift to be given today. So I guess really the message is, if you feel like you're stuck, if you're caught in the high drama, just remember that's optional. Doesn't have to be your reality, doesn't have to be that way. So maybe change the movie if you want, or better yet, step away from watching any movies or participating in any movies, and just put yourself in that place of truly just being love. See how that goes.
Just hold that mirror that's not giving any reflection at all. And that's the window into your soul. And as you sit in that mirror, looking into it, what comes forward for you? I love this. I love you all. Ruth, I love you so much. This has been so enlightening this morning. Thank you.
Oh, Teri, I adore you. Love you, love you. Friends, thank you for being here with us today. These Sunday mornings are really pretty magical in the messages that they bring, timeless, classic messages from Spirit. Yeah, so grateful for this time together. Thank you for being here at Enlightened World Network. So much love to each and every one of you. Take good care. We'll see you soon. Bye.